Hi everyone, this is Lena. Welcome to my YouTube tutorial channel, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're next aware when I upload a video. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to make a hot glue gun craft like I promised last week on the last Wednesday's video, and I found this wooden board by the shop trash bins, and I'm just going to utilize it and turn it into something beautiful. So here I'm just drawing onto parchment paper just the outline of the circle. So I'm also going to be drawing a circle in the middle using my masking tape as a little guideline.
Why did you leave me here? Making it sound like I'm not there.
And now my glue gun is extremely hot, so this is where you take extra care not to burn yourself. And I used about 3 glue sticks for each circle, and you're just going to keep doing that into a straight line, and then you're going to join the lines together so that there are just a few gaps so that they form some sort of like sturdiness to the piece when we lift it up. So just carry on watching and then it will all be explained to you.
Girl, you're not trying. Without you, girl, it's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe 2 since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. Sound like I'm not there for you. Oh, wait for me, I don't stand a chance without you, girl. It's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't.
So now that my piece has glued down, and if you look closely, all the lines are sort of joining up, hardly any gaps, and this just makes it a little bit more sturdy. And I also went around the edge bottom of the circle just to give it some stability, and as you can see, I can lift it up quite easily. And I will be making 3 of these circles, so I use the same parchment paper and just go over with my hot glue gun and make another 3.
Wait for me, I don't stand a chance without you, girl. It's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. Wait for me, I don't stand a chance without you, girl. It's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. Sound like I'm not there for you. Oh, wait for me, I don't stand a chance without you, girl. It's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around, girl, if you're not trying. Wait for me, I don't stand a chance without you, girl. It's not like I have to be somewhere right now. Why are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying.
So that's 2 circles done, 1 more to go, so that will be 3 in total. And as you can see, it really peels off quite easily off the parchment paper, and it still leaves a little, because I use the marker pen to draw my circle, so you don't have to keep drawing, and it'll stay on the parchment paper. It does rub off a little bit onto your boot piece, but we're going to be painting this piece anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And the reason I've done it like this is because I will be cutting up some of these circles, but if you carry on watching the video, it will all be explained. So this will be my first circle, so I'm just going to lay it down and just see how it looks, and then I'm going to cut one of the circles for now, and then I'm just going to make them a little bit smaller, and I'm adding texture, visual texture to my circle. So I'm just going to lay my pieces before I glue anything down using my hot glue gun, and just cutting each individual piece. I'm going to do about 4 or 5 pieces and just bringing them slightly down the circle, and repeat the same process with the third circle. So once I'm happy how everything looks, I'll remove it again, stack them up, and then hot glue them, each individual pieces, back onto the first circle. But before I do that, I will brush it down with some acrylic shiny gold color, as you can see here, but I'm not going completely mad and covering the whole circle. I do want to leave some of the glue pieces exposed, as this will give it some definition and some texture to the piece once we hang it on the wall. So once the first layer has been coated with the gold color, I'm going in with the cut pieces and just gluing them slightly down from the first circle all the way around, just creating some visual effect here to give my piece a unique look. But you can do this however you like. So now that's done, I'm going to again go lightly over with some gold acrylic paint. I'm not too worried about covering the whole piece. I do want some of the white pieces exposed, so I'll just brushing it lightly. So this is my final third piece, and I will be cutting this up to add texture to the craft that I'm creating. covered one side of the wooden board circle in with some paper, and I've used some textured paper, and it's in a cream color. And then I'm just going to place my project on there and glue it down with some hot glue.
Like you have to be somewhere right now. Are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now I won't come back.
And now that everything has been glued into place, I've just got a large decorative plastic bangle bracelet, and I'm just going to give that a light coat because it's got bits of silver in there, and I'm just going to lightly brush that with some gold acrylic paint. Now that the bracelet has been painted, I'm just going to paint the inner circle and around the edges, anything that's exposed, and I've also glued the bracelet onto my piece.
Where right now, are you crying? Feels like just a day or maybe two since I last saw you, but now
And in the center, I'm just placing some glue spots, and just to give it a little bit of more character, more texture to my piece, just to make it a little bit more unique. And then I'm also going to go back in and brush some more gold onto that. And then once again, I'm going over with my glue gun and just adding some more texture. And again, I'll just leave some of these pieces exposed, and some I will brush with the gold acrylic paint, just adding texture and volume to my craft that I've just made.
wait for me, I don't stand.
So I'm just adding a little bit of white chalk paint and brushing that slightly over some of the pieces. Again, I'm just creating visual effects with this technique, and also I'm going to brush some more gold and sort of building up my colors. I just want it to look a little bit more like raffia, so I'm just blending all my color paints together.
You're not crying.
And so this is the final end result. As you can see, it's unique, it's different, it's creative, and you can make some cool home decors on a small budget. Glue sticks aren't very expensive. You can go to your DIY suppliers and buy a big pack on bulk or anything like that, and just be more creative. If you want to see some more of these crafts, something different, I do have other videos that I've put up. I made a bowl, I made a candle holder, lots of different projects that I've done with glue sticks. And if you want to see some more, just leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this if you enjoyed this craft. And yeah, and that's it really. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be creative, maybe try this out, and leave a thumbs up for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll post another video next Wednesday. Thanks for watching Lena's Home Creation. See you next week. Bye.